This is going to be a quick summary of all the things you care about in the new patch for Arc Raiders. The 1.7 update brought snowy versions of the maps out now with new status effect to keep your eye on. It's a freezing mechanic that will lower your HP the longer you are outdoors, so make sure you pay attention to your HP when it starts to drop, get indoors. They added a new way to earn cosmetics with the Flickering Flame event. Allows you to earn cosmetics and other things like that through participating with the event. They added a way to respec your skill points for those that brick their build, so this is very important. Now weapon changes. Patina got a PvP buff, making the mag size 2 bullets bigger, the reload time reduced by half a second, and durability buff to make it last a lot longer. Rattler got a buff by adding 2 bullets, so at base it went from 10 bullets to 12 bullets, which, I mean, it's gonna be able to somewhat compete with the Kettle and the Stitcher. Shredders are even more scary. No idea why they freaking do that. Now this one is a huge change. Security lockers are dynamically spawned across all maps instead of being static. So now there is no more security locker routes. They will be spawning dynamically, so meaning randomly across every single map, which is nice because it should spread out the fights. No one's going to be fighting in the same areas over the same security lockers every single game. Good change. Electromagnetic storm lightning strikes sometimes will leave behind valuable loot, so pay attention to that. I have no idea what type of loot that's going to be. I'll start deep diving that today. Also, more Mullion spawns across all maps, so more green band-aids. Awesome. We all love them green band-aids. Now some map changes. Damn Matriarch event will spawn the Matriarch in a more suited spot for her strengths, which probably means more out in the open, like the swamp or something like that. Blue Gate got the locked gate map condition, which should allow players to get the Bobcat blueprint. You can also get the Bobcat blueprint from doing your trials and getting the purple reward. Stella Montes got an increased items and blueprint spawn, and some breachable containers no longer drop ducks, so no more full inventory of rubber ducks on Stella. I don't know, who was getting a bunch of ducks on Stella. It wasn't me. Also, glass got more clarity, so you can see through them a lot easier. I mean, I felt like I was able to see through them already. Another big change, Stamina Tree got a buff to effortless roll. It will now provide more stamina cost reduction. Before, it basically just gave you 1 extra roll. Now, they said it added more stamina cost reduction, so hopefully, maybe 2, maybe 3 more rolls before you run out of stamina. It sucked so bad, though, before it was a wasted skill point. Also, Calming Stroll skill now applies while moving in ADS, which is awesome. You no longer have to RP walk to get this skill working. You can just ADS walk forward. This is a bad change now, in my opinion. They added a slight stamina cost when entering a slide. I don't know why they did that. So now it'll cost a tiny bit of stamina to start a slide. Also, the acceleration has been reduced when dodge roll from a slide, so you're not going to be as quick out of a slide, but we'll see. Another great change, though, on paper, if the loot is actually worth it, the Epic Key card rooms are better reflecting their rarity, so better loot. They increase the loot value. Expanded blueprint spawn locations to improve availability in the areas that were unprecedented, so more blueprints in random locations, meaning more raiders spread out the map. They moved the Aphelion blueprint drop from the Matriarch to Stella Montes. Now, this is a really weird change because when you fought the Matriarch, its core, you basically knew you were going to get an Alpheon blueprint. I don't know where the hell you would get a Alpheon blueprint in Stella Montes. I guess it's just going to be in one of the drawers in Medical Lab. I have no idea. And there's plenty of other changes and bug fixes if you want to check those out. There's a link in the description below. If you found this video helpful at all, leave a like and a sub. It would make me harder than a frozen raider to so please like and sub. I'll see you asses topside!